All right, you guys, welcome to the Remon Business Opportunity UK style. We are so excited to be officially launched in the UK. My name is Kristen, and I'm a team leader actually in North America who got to launch this line in North America 2 years. So, where you're sitting is where I was a couple years ago, and it completely changed my life, and it's been such a fun ride. And I actually was super blessed to be able to go to London when we launched in the UK. And I love London. I love the UK. It was a dreamy trip. I always tell everyone who asks me about it that it's funny because when I was there, everybody who was from there said their dream was to come to America and visit. And I was like, our dream is to go to London or to go to the UK because that's what we see in the movies. So it was really cool to be there. And I can tell you honestly, just by being there, being with women while I was there and some men, but predominantly women, Remon is going to explode in the UK because you guys are such advocates for skin and skincare and just like overall health, holistic health, which is really admirable. But I think it's going to be absolutely epic. And just so you know, if you didn't know this yet, if you're here right now, you are here at a time that will never be the same. We are literally just a couple weeks into the UK launch, and that means that you are sitting, quite frankly, on a gold mine, and just a massive opportunity that most people don't get to experience. So that's super exciting. With that being said, I'm going to kind of just dive right into some basics about Remon. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Um, if you don't mind dropping who invited you in the chat, at any point, if you're watching the replay later, definitely message the person that invited you to watch this. Any questions you have, she'll be able to help you, and we're just going to get right into it. So, welcome, UK to Remon. Who is Remon? So, Remon was established in South Korea in 2018. They did 2.5 billion in revenue in their first 3 years, which is crazy. Remon is the number one rated K-beauty direct sales brand in South Korea, holding multiple global awards and patents, which we'll talk about the patents here in a little bit, just surface level about them. Very cool. And if you are a business woman or a business individual, you could understand and appreciate what a patent could mean for your business. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. This is one of my favorite statistics. Um, we sold 40 million bottles of our dermatology moisturizer cream in South Korea. And that's like almost as big as South Korea. There's like 51 million population there. We sold 40 billion bottles of this product. So if that tells you how hydrating and amazing and life-changing our skincare is, I think it says a lot, I feel like, for the product. So, and it is amazing, by the way. We launched in North America in 2023. So we're really still launching here where I reside. Um, so for several years we were in South Korea, and then when they first brought it to North America to launch to beyond South Korea, it started out really just a Korean demographic in Southern California, if you're familiar with the states. And it wasn't really until 2024 until it began to develop further. Like we're still launching here. And in the meantime, we have launched in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, and officially the United Kingdom is the 10th country we've launched in. That's the beginning of our European expansion, which is so exciting. And you guys get to be the start of the whole European expansion, which is really cool because what I learned when I was there visiting London is that you guys think you're far away from each other, but like in the big picture, you all are like a train ride or like an hour flight away from one another, which is really cool. So if you're sitting in this Zoom room or watching this replay right now, you're here at the right time because you have the first shoe into a huge market in Europe. So exciting times. And then very soon we'll be headed to Japan, again, Italy, Spain, Ireland, Colombia, Chile, Peru. Remon has plans to go fully global within a year or two. So it's very exciting. And what you can do with your network in a launch of a company is just really hard to wrap your head around, but it's very, very exciting. So over here, we've got some pictures of the top right is our headquarters in North America in California. We got some other headquarter locations. Over on the right, we have a picture of myself and Miss Mel. She's a rep there in the UK who I got to meet when I was there in London at the Arc. So your guys' official headquarters is at the Arc. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Arc. It was a very cool building, massive building, really cool. And you actually have, if you decide to proceed with Remon, you have the ability to go to the Arc and use a business suite. You can set up your own skincare workshops. You can go get trainings at the Arc. So that's a super cool thing, a super cool place to utilize if you decide to dive into the business. Next, we've got a really cool thing that like literally no companies do. We have our own village in South Korea called Jeju Island. Um, if you enroll when you hit director, which is a position in our company, you actually get a trip to Jeju Island. It's a complete village. I've not been, but people on my team have been there and it's absolutely amazing. You get to bathe in one of our hero ingredients. Like it is just such a cool thing and it's such a great gift that the company kind of gives back to their reps who work hard. So that's pretty exciting. And one of my most exciting or favorite things really about this whole company is their ability to be vertically integrated and create everything themselves. So we have not only do we have the Remon Village on Jeju Island, but we have the campus and the farm. So we have our own smart farm. And without getting too into it, basically what this means is everything we have, we grow ourselves, we package and bottle. So it's farm, bottle, face, and there's not a lot of third party situation happening, which is really exciting. And also, the efficacy of the product isn't tampered with because we handle it all. So that's something that I've always really valued. If you do ever get to go to South Korea and visit Jeju Island, Remon Village, you also get to walk through the Remon farm, touch the centella. You can eat the centella, which is the plant I'll talk a little bit about in just a little bit, but it's very exciting. And it speaks volumes to our chairman's vision on a good, holistic, efficacious product. So our brands in short, I'm not going to get too carried away with this like I could, but our brands in short, we have 3 brands within our company. We have the ICD line, which is our skincare. We have the Bodolab line, which is our body and hair care. And then we have Lifening, which is your glow from within body. One thing about all of these is that they're skin health based. So yes, we have a hair care line, but it's all about the scalp. Some of you guys watching, I know, have already used it. It makes your hair so soft. It smells delicious and it is scalp based. So if you struggle with psoriasis or dry scalp, or just have never found the hairline that makes your hair feel like you just left the beauty salon, this is it. And same with our the body wash and the body lotion. It's also very skin based. So love that. The ICD line, that's the bread and butter. That's the product that everybody needs to try because it will change your life. Drop in the comments if it already has. It'll change your face. It can change your life. Our skincare is unmatched. It is the best Korean skincare, in my opinion, that is available. And because of our patents, which I'll talk about here in a bit, you literally cannot get it anywhere else. You cannot possibly have another Remon because of our patents. And so our ICD line is the skincare, and that stands for Incellular Dermatology. And then the Lifening, you don't have in the UK yet. It'll slowly develop over there, and you'll get it. But we just wanted to introduce our skincare first because it is the first step to experiencing Remon, the difference that you love. So that's to come, but we don't need to talk about it too much right now. And then just a quick little buzz on makeup, ICD makeup. It's our skincare infused makeup line. We just got it kind of launched here in North America and it will be coming soon to the UK. So just a little exciting photo to tease you a little bit. It's not quite available, but it will be available. What's really exciting about you guys being here now is that as your customers use the skincare, when they learn about a makeup that's infused with the skincare and the ingredients that change their face, they're going to want the makeup because once you start feeling the transformation on your skin, it's almost like you don't want to put anything else on your skin that could be working against it. And so everybody will buy the makeup. So it's very exciting. Up at in the top right, I just showed a quick graphic of the signature line. This is probably the most popular purchase for people who are ready for a full skin transformation. They want the full Korean skincare experience. Korean skincare is very heavy on their steps and the way each step prepares the skin for the next step and the layers and the hydration. This is not the line everyone has to buy, nor everyone does buy. You can start with a cleanser and a moisturizer. There's no minimum requirements, but your customers, if they walk through a skincare workshop with you, if you invite them over, this is the encouraged lineup to walk them through because this is our full signature line and you get kind of a taste of all of it. So I personally do use the whole line because I'm truly obsessed with the skincare and what it's done for my skin. But still have a handful, actually lots of handfuls of people who will begin with something a little smaller. So there's a quick little visual, 310 pounds for you guys. And that particular lineup that's not a 30-day supply. Those products last quite a bit longer. Like your cleanser, your cleansing oil will last 4 to 5 months. So that makes it a very affordable skincare. Lots of these products are anywhere from 60 to 90 days and beyond. So it's a very affordable skincare when you put in, when you consider how long it's going to last. It's very, very affordable and very, very effective. Okay, so quickly, just to hit on what makes our skincare absolutely out of this world, to hit on a bit on our patented ingredient. We have a few patents actually, but I'm going to talk about one that my mind is blown by every time, and that is our Giant Young Pool, and it utilizes this Jeju Lava Energy water as well. So if you, uh-oh, can you guys still see that? Can you shake your head? Okay, thank you. If you look at any Korean skincare, most of them have a ingredient called the centella plant. There are some other names for it, but centella. And if you look at the ingredients, you'll see it. But what you don't realize or what you don't know is that oftentimes centella is grown recklessly. Some of it's grown in Africa. It's dried up. It's grown in different areas and it's not handled well. Oftentimes it's dried up to turn into a powder and sprinkled in Korean skincare, and then it's lost all of its natural healing properties. The centella plant, tiger grass, like I said, there's different names. It's so powerful that in the wild, tigers who are injured will literally roll their bodies against this plant because it's that healing. Isn't that so cool? I love that little thing. That particular plant alone is not our patent, but what our patent is on our smart farm, we have learned how to grow the centella plant in perfect form for the same amount of days, same amount of moisture, perfectly the same day in, day out. I can't remember. Don't quote me on the amount of days. I want to say 40, but I might be wrong. And they pick that centella plant and then they directly extract the plant into what we call Jeju Lava Energy Water. This is a water that is naturally filtrating underneath the bedrock of a volcano on Jeju Island. It's full of minerals, mineral rich. It's tested over and over and it tests out perfectly, which is amazing. It's an alive water. And so oftentimes in skincare, you'll see distilled water as an ingredient. And when distilled water is used, it's just unimportant. It's not helpful. It's kind of a filler most of the time. Well, what we have is a Jeju Lava Energy water. And what they do is they take this centella plant and they directly infuse it into this water. And they let it set for, again, a certain amount of days, the same amount of days. And what they end up with is this liquid, which is our Giant Young Pool. And that centella plant that's the size, it's about this size, the size of a quarter, it grows to the size of a palm during that time. It's the biggest centella to exist. And so that naturally filtrated mineral water is growing that centella. And while it's doing that, it's infusing this water. And then they take that water, and that water is what goes into our signature line skincare products. And so the water is, there's a partnership with our chairman that he was on a board that allowed him access. He's one of four people who have access to this water. So it is incredible that Remon has this access. And that is where, inside of that, or to make that up, I guess, is our patent. And so that's why in the beginning, when I said you cannot find another Remon, it's because you quite literally cannot get what we have. Even if you learned how to grow a centella in a really powerful way, you cannot have the Jeju Lava Energy water. So it's very exciting. There's other patents, and whoever invited you to this call, if you want to see the other patents, just ask them. We have pictures that show our patents and our awards. But that right there is like my favorite patented ingredient. It's so cool. It just like totally geeks me out. And then we have a nanoliposomal technology. Um, Big word. A lot of people have never heard of it. Some of you probably have liposomes. It's a very popular word in skincare, but it's not totally new. Remon has a very revolutionary processor, which creates these the nanoliposomal technology creates tiny liposomes, so it absorbs into your skin totally different than a traditional skincare. So it increases your product absorption, targeted activity for an efficacy you can see. So this is just another part of the Remon difference that truly does make a difference. Here are just a few amazing transformation photos. When I first began, we were calling them before and afters, and then quickly we were like, we can't call these before and afters because our skin never stops getting better. So now we call them progress photos because it's still progress because it never ends. So we have just a couple testimonies here in the past 2 days. Two different people commented on how great my skin looks. It's been about 2 weeks and I can absolutely see a difference. Glowy, plump, bright, moisturized. Thank you. We hear these things all the time, ladies. I am obsessed too. Only day 4 and I'm in love and how my skin looks and feels. Glow on. I've used a lot of expensive medical grade products over the years and nothing has made my skin feel and look this good. And again, it's only day 4. Can't wait to see what happens in a month and on and on. Anyone reading this, run and swoop this up. So clean, gentle, but effective. I thought products had to burn or tingle to work. Nope, calm and comforted, glowy skin. You'll be amazed. Thank you. That was my experience right there. Was that I hadn't actually, and that's my picture, by the way, on the bottom right. I didn't have horrible skin. I just had like kind of sensitive skin that was kind of rough. I would get like dry patches. Just, I didn't struggle horrible with acne, just okay-ish skin. And in my 30s, I just assumed that I had maximized my skin, that it was as good as it was going to get. And then few years into my 30s, I found Remon and I realized, oh my goodness, there is a level of my skin that I did not even know existed. I don't even think my skin was as healthy when I was 17 or 18 as it is now. And there's a lot of things that play into that. But I can truly say that my skin has never felt so hydrated, healed, and healthy. Even if I do get a pimple, once a month, even despite that, I feel healthy, hydrated, clean. It's just the best ever. So, with that being said, I have Miss J on here. She's been, I'll let her tell you because I can't remember exactly how many days, but she has been using Remon since it arrived. And she is a Remon leader here, well, not here, there in the UK. So she's going to just tell us a bit about her skincare experience, her testimony with the skincare so far. And Jay, maybe even share just a little tiny bit about your dad's first experience because I love that.
Yeah, of course. So I joined 15 days ago. My kit arrived a few days after. So I've been using the products, the full line, consistently for about 7 to 10 days. The first night that I used it, I slept in my sister's garden house. It's very hot and very dry out there. But when I woke up, it felt like I'd been at a spa for a facial. And I recorded an Instagram straight away because I was like, I can't believe how plump and hydrated my skin feels. And I'm like you, Chris. I have used medical grade products before. I've used the retinols, the tretinoins, whatever. I've used every skincare brand out there because I love skincare. And I've never honestly had that experience of using a product immediately and waking up the next day and feeling like plump and refreshed. The other thing is, a few days ago with mid-cycle, I broke out in a few hormonal spots around my nose and my chin. The calming balance gel is a miracle worker. Like that is putting the shift in. I utilize that extra to help the spots go down and the redness came down. I just couldn't feel happier. I like to think that I look after my skin and I always have done. I hydrate, but nothing has made my skin feel this glowy. Went to the hairdresser the other day and he actually commented, "You look incredible." He also, which is really interesting, outside of skincare, felt my hair and said, "Are you using a product with silicone in it because your hair is so shiny?" I said, "No, there's no silicone, there's no sulfates." And I showed him the ingredient list, and he was absolutely blown away because that's how shiny my hair looked. So far, personally, I am so excited about the products. My dad is 72. He admits that his self-care and skincare routine needs work. When I say needs work, the UK girlies will know this product. He uses Nivea. He has been using it on his face for years. He suffers from psoriasis, and he can get very bad hyperpigmentation. So 2 days ago, he committed to utilizing the full lineup. And I'm going to do before and afters and progress, as you said, Chris, for the next 30 days. But today he said to me multiple times, "I can't believe how glowy and hydrated my face is." And for my dad, who has never done anything with skincare before, and who's never really cared about how his skin looked, to actually say, "I feel hydrated." Like, am I supposed to look this glowy? Yes, that is your skin being happy, Dad. So yeah, it's very exciting. If my dad can start at 72, anyone can.
Yes, I love it, Jay. Thank you so much for
You're
sharing. I
welcome.
love it. Yeah, we're actually just on that note. Men are really, really seeing such great results with this. Even if you have to start them out with something a little smaller, they may not want that full, every single night, full luxurious skincare lineup. But even just getting them a couple, the double cleanse in the Korean skincare tradition is really powerful. So getting them that with a moisturizer, it's really awesome. Okay, just for a really quick overview, we're going to talk a bit about the business opportunity. To learn more about what's available here in the commissions world, it would be important probably to reach out to the mentor who invited you here to maybe watch a overview, not an overview, but a comp plan payout training to get full details if you're really, really considering this, or learn what you learned today. And then once you get enrolled, begin slowly learning the compensation plan. Because I will say, we have probably the most complex compensation plan I've ever seen and the most generous. And you're going to learn in a second, you can be paid out in multiple ways. It's very exciting. Again, very generous. It's just learning it is a little bit a lot, a little bit a lot. I don't think that's like probably an oxymoron, but so I'm just going to surface level kind of go over what's available and how it works a little. And then if you decide to proceed with the business opportunity, which I totally think you should, you can learn more kind of as you go. So the traditional supply chain, I have a graphic here. It goes through so many curves, right? It's like your company and your supplier. It takes so long to get to the customer. Um, and with Remon, it's direct. So we have our company and supplier, and this kind of falls back to that vertical integration I was talking about and how Remon creates everything themselves. So we have the company and supplier, Remon, and then we have the distributor, which is us. And at that point, we have a hybrid distribution model in the sense that you can sell just to customers. Like if you are an affiliate marketer, we have people who are influencers that enjoy this as something to add to their lineup for their influencer gig. And they just go kind of an affiliate route. They're selling product to people that follow them on social media with an affiliate link online. Another customer route would be an in-person type approach where you get together with friends, family, warm market, and you walk through the skincare. And Miss J is going to tell us a bit about that here in a little bit, kind of her first experience. But I will say, if you're thinking about starting your Remon journey, the business journey, that is one of the funnest things that you can do is set up your house, a local coffee shop, any location. You can rent out a friend's home and walk through this line with them because there's nothing like seeing a woman's smile when she feels what Remon feels like for the first time. And one thing about this product that is amazing is that because of the way it feels from the first use, it's an easy product to sell because you can't try it and not get it. It's the wow factor. It's the wow factor skincare that you don't find in skincare. So it's that spa feeling. When you leave a spa and you think, I wish I could make my face feel like that at home. That is what Remon skincare gives you at home. And so you have the customer route, right? You have the affiliate link, the in-person customers, and then we have a retail shop opportunity, which does not mean that you're going to see Remon stores. What this means is that if you own a salon, or you work at a salon, or you own a med spa, you work at a med spa, or you have a clothes boutique, or a holistic chiropractic office, or you rent a space at a store that lets you rent space to sell things, you can actually retail this in your location. So I actually own a coffee shop and I don't sell the whole line off my shelf, but I do take a couple of favorite items like the balm stick and the moisturizer, and I have a little area where I set things out here and there and sell it. And so that's different. You can do that. You have to sell the product for the same price as your website, but you can sell it offhand if you would like. So that's kind of different and exciting. And then the online channel, again, I kind of hit on that with the affiliates, the influencer marketing, and the customer similar. But the whole hybrid approach includes a traditional network marketing business model. So you do not have to build a team with Remon. However, to take full advantage of all the ways that it can pay you out, it's really exciting to look at it that way. It's exciting to take that affiliate marketing approach or that link or that in-person party approach, serving customers in person. It's awesome to throw it in a store if you have a location available, which, by the way, a lot of people don't. So if you're wondering, that's not an overly common approach. It's just one that Remon's made available for us. They've left it compliant for us. And then the last hybrid approach would be building a traditional network marketing team. And that is where the income can get absolutely out of this world. And let me preface first, you can have an absolutely amazing income just as an affiliate with Remon, just at affiliate positions. If you're building up a customer base, a follower base, our payout just to be an affiliate is really good. But if you're looking for a career type opportunity, a full-time income, a legacy income that will do things that, you hear promised, retire you, get you debt free quickly, these kinds of things, a hybrid approach, including team building, is very, very exciting and available. And if you decide you would like to participate in the business, Remon business opportunity, you have everything you need here. We can hear from Jay in a moment regarding her experience so far, but when you join the UK launch team, it is important to consider that you are part of the launch, which does put you in a position that's different than people watching this in 6 months from now. You are really in an exciting position. But we still have systems ready to plug you into. You're still going to get training. You're going to get direct help, direct mentorship. Our corporate actually does a lot of great things. They do Zoom calls to plug, potential business partners into. They do trainings. They just provide a lot. They have a whole marketing drive. So when you first get started, you can go explore the marketing drive and you can get graphics. You can plan out your business game plan. We have the company does orientations every week. So if you decide to dive into this, you can watch an orientation, which kind of walks you through the first steps of your business and just helps you get into the 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 headspace of how do I want to run this business? What are my short-term goals? What are my long-term goals? And then with the help of your mentor, how are we going to get you there? So it's really exciting. You won't feel alone here. The community is amazing, and this is just the beginning of the UK community, which is really exciting if you're watching right now because you get to be part of the frontline leadership, which is very, very exciting. It's something that I personally don't take for granted. I feel very honored to have been able to do this myself. So, down at the bottom, you can see the first three positions here, manager or planner, manager, and senior manager. Those are simply affiliate positions. So if you want to come into the business opportunity and you just want to do affiliate, you can do that. There's no requirements. I should say, there is requirements. There is a 3 customer requirement at those first two. But that's so simple, so simple. You can create a customer account at home. That's something we can talk about when we get there. But other than that, there's no like minimums you have to hit. You don't have to personally be purchasing a product every month. You don't have to hit minimums in order to be paid, which is also kind of not as common in this industry and something I'm very grateful for. So you can truly just come here and be an affiliate, get paid out on, the link you're throwing around and enjoy the skincare. Or you can take it very seriously and you can step into a leadership position, which our first leadership position, really, as far as commissioning payout, is called team leader. And that's where money gets, in my opinion, the team leader commissions become full-time income. Maybe it's not legacy income yet, but everybody that I work with who's a team leader is able to, if they want to quit their jobs, do so with their team leader paycheck. So that's kind of where, personally, as a mentor, for the whole entire team, I like everyone as long as they're open to that. I like them to get there because why would I not want everybody to have a full-time income, and change their face? So, but it's totally up to you. It's a very generous affiliate opportunity, and then very, very generous once you hit these leadership positions. And I also will say you can be a leader here and still just be an affiliate. You can grow a team and not be a team leader and still be a leader here. So right now, really, anyone who steps into this in the UK, you're in a leadership position if you would like it. So there's just a bit about that. I'm not going to get into big detail on this. This is a graphic. If you want to screenshot it right now, go ahead. But this just gives you a quick little visual of what is possible financially here. I will just say from my experience, I've been in the industry for 7 years, and the power of a launch is something that, again, most won't experience, but if you do, it will and it can change your life if you get coachable and do the needle moving activity to launch in a country. I do the exact same business. I have the same skill sets that I did before. I do the same work every day. I usually work this business like 1 to 2 hours a day because I own a coffee shop and I have kiddos. So it's nothing crazy, 1 to 2 hours a day. And the power financially in a launch, just from moving those skill sets into Remon during the launch here in North America, I can't even explain to you, ladies. So, very powerful if you're here right now. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Actually, you know what? Let's go back. Miss J, do you mind coming off mute and just sharing a quick testimony of your experience as a planner so far? Jay has been truly amazing to work with, so coachable, which that is all we can ask for here. And she actually just hit manager today, which was not planned for this, but it works out so well that she can share her excitement today since she's here with us. So Jay, let's hear about it.
Amazing. So, yeah, like I said, I joined 15 days ago and I came in with the mindset of I want to try the products, I want to get excited, and then I'm going to go out to my network to make them excited. And because the products are so fabulous, it's very easy to run the pop-ups. You don't have to overthink it. This doesn't have to be a giant workshop where you invite 20 people. I am asked one of my friends that was running a small yoga event on Saturday, just gone, can I pop down with my skincare? I'll take part in the event and I will just talk some of the girlies through the products. And everyone got really excited. And then from that, another opportunity to run another event has come up. I think if you just take the initiative and you think of other people who are entrepreneurial, who can get excited, then you can grow really quickly. My strategy has just been to talk to everybody because everyone that I know and everyone that I don't know wants to have fabulous skin. So far, yeah, the experience has been amazing. Faye, who is my upline one up, who Chris has been working with very closely, has been incredible. She is on hand on WhatsApp to coach you, to send tips across. We were brainstorming on Sunday night because I come up with loads of different ideas. There really is all the information that you need. So when you join, you get a quick six guide to what to do in your first sort of week, just so you can onboard yourself. And you do have to take a bit of initiative. But if you log into that marketing drive, there's every video, every bit of collateral, everything you need to learn and like be an expert in your field if you want to. And I think that's the main thing. If you want it, the opportunity is there. So personally, yeah, I wasn't expecting to hit manager today, and I'm so excited. And yeah, team leader, here I come, and hopefully the rest of you guys that are listening, want to do that too.
That's awesome, Jay. That's so cool. And she did this so quickly. So it's just proof that you just step into it, you get coachable, and you love the skincare. It's just so fun, so exciting. And I'm congratulating you again, Jay. Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing. Okay, so real quick, the United Kingdom pre-launch promotion right now is that there is free enrollment. Um, I believe this is going to be ending soon. So if you're watching, connect with the person that invite you here to get the official date. But right now it's free. After this, it will still be very reasonable. It's somewhere around 20 pounds a year for you guys. And that's nothing compared to what you get when you enroll. You get your own website. So basically, you just enroll, you have a website, you'll send that link to your customers that want to shop. You don't have to work on like making your own website, nothing like that. It's built in. Everything you need to run this business is built into your enrollment. So right now it's free. After that, it will be $20 or 20 pounds, I'm sorry, excuse me, a year. So exciting promotion right now. New planners have 30 days from their enrollment date to purchase a starter kit. And I do want to talk about these for just a moment because this is an important part of your enrollment process in how you're going to be able to equip yourself for success quickly. So we have three starter kits. Two of them are quite large, and then one is more basic. They're all great. They're all going to include some free value. You can see the basic kit at the bottom, the smallest one. The free value is less. It's just a multi-balm stick. Great product. Everybody loves it. It's an awesome freebie. And you're going to experience basically everything else that Remon is launching in the UK except for the body wash and the lotion, I believe. So you're going to get your hands on pretty much everything, but really you just get enough for you. And you can take it with you to share, yes, but you just get enough for you. Whereas the advanced kit and this business kit are preparing you and from day one to go host a skincare event at your girlfriend's house or at a big location. Or like here, I love to encourage people to make these borrow baskets. I don't have one near me, but just go buy a cute wicker basket or anything, and you put the line in the basket and you put a QR code or your link on a little card that shows how to walk through the skincare, and you let your people use it for 2 nights and then give it back to you, and then they shop and buy it. Because as you can tell by these conversations, hearing from Jay, her dad, myself, and just reading the reviews or testimonies there, people don't people get this and then they try it and then they buy it because you can't not. So having extra product will just quick start your business. So both of those larger kits have enough extra that you would have your own product, and then you could help share. You can make a borrow basket. In fact, there's enough extra in that business kit that if you had a girlfriend come over, just you and her, and you walk through the line and she wanted to buy it off of you, you could probably just sell her a whole line herself, just literally on the spot. And so I just want to encourage you to consider what is your short-term goal with Remon if you decide to do this? Because what you invest in your first 30 days does apply to your positioning. So if you buy the, let's just go big here, just theoretically speaking. Let's say you buy the business kit, the largest one, the 1,500 pounds, and you get all that stuff and you invite a friend over to show her the skincare who's interested in running this business with you, maybe a potential business partner. And she decides, excited. This box is making me so excited because shake your head, Jay, isn't it exciting to get that huge box? Yeah. So if she sees your box and she's like, you know what, I'm going to go all in too. And she gets online, enrolls, and buys that business kit, just like that, you've unlocked manager. And one day you could do that. Now, that's just theoretically speaking, there's a lot of ways to do it. So the ways that you can achieve these positions are your own personal sales, your starter kit sales, your customer, any customers that shop your link, it'll go towards that. Anybody that enrolls to be a business partner with you, anything that they buy, it'll go towards that. So there are a lot of ways to do this, but just thinking big, thinking about a business as you unlock commissions quicker. Anything that happens beyond that, you're going to make higher commission. So, the main thing is just preparing yourself to be equipped with the product. Because how are you going to sell the hair care line if you don't get it, right? Um, People will start asking, have you tried the hair care? And if you say, no, I haven't, but I wanted to, they're not going to buy it just yet because you don't have much feedback. And I will also say, you do not have to buy a starter kit. If you enroll in the UK for free, then you can turn around and you can go shop whatever products you want on your website. So you're not bound to buying one of these. I just wanted to kind of enlighten you on the smarts behind choosing these kits and getting the free products that's included in them just to kickstart your business. And for me personally, let me just share. I ended up actually getting three large kits. I started with the 1,000 pound kit. It's about the same here in North America, close. And within a week and a half, I ordered the big one because I had a lot of people wanting to get together and try it. So I ordered the big one. And then before my 30 days was up, I got another big one and I paid all of that off so quickly. But one thing I knew about myself was that if I didn't invest in it, I didn't know how seriously I was going to dive into it. So if your personality type is of such that you have a little skin in the game, then you're going to get to work and you're going to make your money back. That's good behavior. So there's just a little bit about my personality and what I needed. So, if you have any questions on the starter kits, please don't hesitate to just reach out to who invited you to this call. They're happy to talk you through it. Or even set up a Zoom call with them to figure out which would be the best option. You know, there's people who just want to get in here and that have a big network who know they've got people that are going to want to buy it once they share it. And they just come in and they unlock manager or senior manager themselves by buying kits. Like I had a salon come in here and she bought four of the business kits. Not in the UK, by the way, this was in North America, but bought four business kits to put it on her shelf. Immediately, she unlocked the highest affiliate commission, and everything she sold to her customers from that point forward was the highest commission she can make as an affiliate. So there is benefit to how you start. Um, this is the best value purchase opportunity. It's only available to new planners. That line actually is not true. Currently, it's available to your customers as well. So if you have eager customers, or what you guys say, keen, I think, if you have keen customers that want to get the full line and they want to get that balm stick for free, you can sell them the basic kit, which is really exciting. We don't get to do that here, so it's okay. And then you have access to a maximum of 4 starter kits per planner. So you can order up to 4, but no more. So that's about it with the starter kits. How to get enrolled, if you just reach out to who invited you here, if you're ready, we are so excited to have you here. We have a team Facebook group. We have a team WhatsApp chat, lots of support and love, which is exciting. Get in here with us, become part of Team Legacy UK, launch this thing into the UK, being part of the European expansion. The very, very first part of the European expansion is so exciting, and I'm personally grateful that I get to be part with you guys. But reach out and get the enrollment link. And let's get you going. I'm very excited. And I think oh, real quick, ladies, I want to show you just to put all of this in a pretty little bow or a pretty box with a bow. I'm going to show you a quick video, a Remon video, just to kind of show you our brand a bit. Let's see here. Okay, by a shake of the head, do we see this video? Yeah? Okay, cool. I'm going to play it real quick.
Rooted in South Korea, reimagining beauty worldwide, helping you rediscover your glow. Remon, one of the largest K-beauty brands in the world, sharing ancient traditions for holistic skin and wellness rituals, inspired by the tradition of K-beauty, inspired by the best of nature, inspired by the innovation of science, inspired by you. Products powered with exclusive forms of Korean heritage ingredients, such as our patented plant, Giant Byeongpo, grown in the protected and treasured UNESCO World Heritage Site of Jeju Island in our smart farm of over 100,000 square feet and infused with Jeju lava energy water, volcanic energizing water from Jeju Island. These botanical extracts and a variety of additional proprietary and exclusive complexes are processed through our specialized microfluidizer liposomal technology to maximize absorption, optimizing each formulation for bioavailability and a glow you can see. Introducing our brands. ICD Skincare and Cellular Dermatology. Skincare that's focused on giving you your healthiest skin, because healthy skin is beautiful skin. Hydration that lasts. Glow that speaks for itself. The essence and allure of K-Beauty's signature radiance. This is glass skin, dewy skin, glowy skin, healthy skin, happy skin that radiates. ICD makeup, stroke of color, a stroke of genius. The ingredients and technology you know and love from Remon, with a pop of color to help you express yourself in brand new, colorful ways. An expression of you, your mood, your vibe, your personality. This is your beauty on display, enhanced and elevated by color, because makeup isn't just color, it's a statement of you. Bodolab, beauty by veganology, personal care inspired by nature and led by science. Lifening, vitality from within, simple, effective, science-backed wellness that support gut health and glow. Hydrate from within, repair your gut health, and strengthen your skin barrier with every packet and sip. We are Remon. Rethink your ritual. Reimagine your beauty. Redefine your wellness. Reveal your glow. Remon. Experience the difference. The difference you'll love.
Oh, I love that video. It kind of geeks me out. I think I always want to clap when it's over. I didn't mean to tease the makeup too much either. I promise you guys, you will get that. So that's exciting. I'm going to end the recording so we can answer some questions. But thank you guys for tuning in or watching the replay. And I hope to see you in the team chat. Bye.